Kira breathes like whispers of steam. Fears leave with your father's scream. Kira stays and she travels with me. It's wired in 9 foot, I'm blindless and put. How many don't have guts?
Fellas, are you looking to spice things up in the bedroom? Been fantasizing about surprising your lover with an adventurous new toy or adult movie? Well, here's an offer you won't be able to resist. Go to adamandeve.com, and for a limited time only, you'll get 50% off just about any item. But that's not all. Oh no. When you select your one item at 50% off, you'll also receive 3 free adult DVDs for a little inspiration. Plus, a free extra gift so sensual, we can't mention it on the radio. And to top it all off, we'll even throw in free shipping on your entire... And no, we're not teasing. So check out adamandeve.com today for this special offer. Get 50% off one item when you type DEAL48 for the offer code upon checkout. When you do, you'll get 3 free DVDs, a free extra gift, and free shipping. Just use offer code DEAL48 at adamandeve.com.
MoreLikeRadio.com. It's our duty to entertain you. I said duty. Hey, you. Yes, you guessed 10,542. Change your username. And while you're in the More Like Radio live page listening to fine quality programming, notice the banner ad just slightly above the chat room? It's a link to something you want in Amazon. Click it. It's probably reminding you to order something you need from Amazon.com. Don't leave MLR and type the URL like a sucker. Just click the link and it'll open in a new window. This way you can buy your shit and continue listening to the show. Now, change your username. It's right there on the right, stupid.
Did you know you can listen to any of the More Like Radio shows on the go? Download TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and search More Like Radio and never miss a show.
Previously on Hippojuice.
All right. But seriously, Hammy, congrats. I'm sure you're going to talk more about it on Brains too. And by the way, I know you're interviewing
Mr. Jack Conti.
Jack Conti, yeah. On
You're
Friday.
welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Royce told me that he did all the work.
I did all the work.
And you did none of it.
None of
and
it.
you should be
Who
totally
is Jack
grateful.
Conti?
And you should say thank you to me.
Who's Jack Conti?
Who is Jack Conti? Dude, we played this song.
Who's Jack Conti?
Who is Jack fuck Conti?
Who's that lady? Who's that lady?
Hippojuice is recorded in front of a live internet audience.
Hello, and thank you for choosing
What do you think about the
Hippojuice.
Hippojuice show?
What about the Hippojuice
Let me
people?
get back to you a couple minutes. I never even heard of this. Roy's a douchebag, Royce.
I want to see the Hippojuice
I love
email.
listening to Hippojuice. Hey, this is Patrice O'Neal, and you motherfuckers are listening to Hippojuice.
Oh, there's no way! I can't
I'm
stop!
a producer, motherfucker. I got
Like, there's
shit.
always so much in my mind, so whenever I'm having sex with somebody, it usually takes me a while to come.
Oh my God!
There's a video, back away.
Picturing you paralyzed. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Hippojuice, nigga!
Welcome to the Hippojuice Show. The number to call in is 954-573-2780. Hashtag Hippojuice on Twitter. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Today is September 4th, 2013. We are the premier show where most people are wearing either sweatpants or boxers at the moment on the internet that's live. We got that market cornered.
I don't think we could say that with certainty.
I'm wearing briefs, so I mean,
Ryan, turn your stand up a little bit. You're a little low, stupid.
You're a little low, stupid.
Oh, well, in that case, I apologize.
Okay, how do I sound now? Am
You
I firing
sound...
on all
you
cylinders?
Yeah, you're good. We do not have producer Dutch today because he is sick.
as you recall on Dutch and Royce last night, he was throwing up a
Blood.
lot.
Oh,
Is that
well,
good or bad?
I mean,
Maybe he had too much blood. and it's
that's
good.
right. He was getting rid of some of it because it was too much.
I don't need all this blood.
Sometimes when
He's not a selfish guy.
Sometimes when you have an extra amount of blood, you have to expel some of it, from your mouth.
I know. I watched the Cosby Show.
Well, I don't think... Whoa, what episode? I've never seen that episode.
Oh no, nothing. I was just saying. I know,
I watched the...
Show.
Oh, okay. The two separate things? I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Anyway, of course, we have Ryan and John the Rocket Santeri.
Nice.
That's his new nickname. Well, you like it, Santeri? John the Rocket? Unmute your mic and then we'll hear you. Because, I mean, if you're talking... John, I don't hear you, pal.
John's call dropped.
Not coming through there, John.
John's call dropped.
You know why that's happening. His grandma's probably checking the lottery numbers.
Probably is. I will try
know
calling
that
him back. I don't know
Anyway.
if he needs me to call him back or
Anyway,
I may be prematurely reaching out.
Welcome to the show, Ryan. Really quick, I need to know: do we have any more replies from the Ryan's Craigslist casual encounters? Because I mean,
Casual sex counters
what-
with Ryan. You mean?
whatever it's fucking called.
Hotmail.com. Let's see. Superbone69 at live.com.
Okay.
Let's see.
I hope so. I really do because I get excited. That
Yes, I do.
Yes!
Oh, you're kidding. How fast did he reply?
like 2 seconds after we sent it.
Okay, we sent ours on August 28th at 7:37 p.m.
Now, real quick,
We-
once again, quick recap for any new listeners.
Yes.
What we do every week is Ryan, our resident Craigslist expert, he went to school for this.
Sexpert.
Sexpert, he went to school for that too. For mixing words together, not for Craigslist. It's called a vocabulary ruiner. He every week we try to get on Craigslist and look for M for M, M for TM, and we try to make like human connections. Like it's about building a relationship, and also seeing a lot of inverted dicks that are now vaginas. And what Ryan does, he keeps us abreast. So we've been talking back and forth with, what are they, lady, gentlemen? What are they called?
We sent
Thank you.
2 original contacts out. One was for a man looking to have sex with 2 men.
Okay.
And one was for a tranny looking to have sex with 2 men.
Clearly.
So the one we've been going back and forth with is the tranny. So, we would just pick one at random, and we would each go one sentence at a time until we had all 5 sentences, and we would reply. And John was sending us very, very seductive photos.
Attractive, sexy. Because
provocative.
Hey, here's the thing.
Questionable?
Somebody get John some needle and thread because he's so ripped. Okay?
Oh, man.
All right?
So what I will do is I will read the initial message we sent out, his response, our response, and now the latest response.
response.
It'll be really quick. So what we originally sent to him was, and by the way, I'll just give you a quick recap. He had an advertisement on Craigslist.commercial.
Of course.
Say it was a picture of just his backside in crotchless, like pantyhose, I guess, and female underwear, and there was an erect penis
There was
in between.
I believe the word you used, Ryan, was a delicious dick, is how you described
Delicious
it.
dick.
There was a delicious
in
dick.
between.
Ryan,
the
excuse me.
thong-
In betwixt. Proper English, sir.
Okay.
In
betwixt his ass and the G-string part of the panty.
Ryan,
And
I think we all know what it looks like.
So as I said earlier, I don't wear women's underwear, so I don't know if that's.
And as
part
I said earlier,
of how
I
you
do.
Put on underwear.
Sorry,
I don't know if it's required or just suggested.
Or optional.
Could be. It could be. So what was the reply back? Like, what did he? Or do you want to run back real quick what we said?
Yeah,
to
I'm
him?
going to run back real quick.
Go
So he
for
had a picture of that, and he was looking to have sex with 2 men. So our first response was, saw your ad and have been meaning to steer away from girls. With my chiseled physique, girls have been missing out.
Oh, wait, Ryan. Ryan, that was from your personal email. Go to the joke one.
After seeing your hot pic, now all I can think about is bending you over and slapping that ass till it's red. Ass spelled with $2 signs.
Of course. Of course. $2
I
signs.
usually have this buddy, and we love to tear up ass, and yours looks real yummy. My friend's unit is the size of a Buick, and it runs twice as hard. I want to fill you up with my hot man goo till you are crying, my semen. If you know what's right, you will call me and let me hit up that ass pussy right. That was our response.
Okay, good.
Fair enough.
So then he responded to us exactly two and a half minutes later with, and I quote, "Sexy, am now back home in Atlanta," in all caps, "but I'm always in FLL area. Would love to have you and your friend tag team my pussy. Got more pics? 4 spaces and then a question mark."
Okay. John the Rocket Centauri, can you please provide us with some more pics to send this gentleman? Because I think it's the only fair way if we're going to reply to him that we get a chiseled physique.
We can't just keep taunting him with our words.
Right.
We
need
have to
show
titillate him.
So John,
Wait, when he says pussy, he means his asshole, right?
no, he means
His inverted
his
penis.
inverted penis
is what
he
he's
means.
referring
now,
to.
Now, John.
So he did get the operation.
Actually,
Well,
no, wait,
according
no.
to Dutch, who saw all of his videos 5 times, he still has a penis.
No, actually, yeah, I forgot. This
He
guy
does have a
does.
dick.
He still has the testicles.
I think we're confusing him with the guy that was looking for 2 tops.
Yes.
It's a different guy.
I mean,
So-
how could we? But yeah, you're
know,
right.
you're
That's
right.
what we're doing.
So then,
I can send him a picture of my gaping asshole.
No, I would prefer. Okay,
John, you went from just masking your face to gaping asshole.
like there should be
But I
a
also
middle
have
ground.
but you can't identify my asshole in a
You know
lineup,
what though? Here's the
Well,
thing
we
though,
can.
John. Unfortunately, I can. So everyone on this show can.
well, the thing is, remember, he doesn't want to see that because he wants to be the female. So-
Right. So there's no
so any-
point in you showing him your butthole. What he wants to see is your penis going into his butthole.
Here's what I would do. Because I'm old.
Sex with a man and take a picture.
Okay, well, because I'm old fashioned. Okay, because like that's one thing they call me old fashioned, Royce. You know what my favorite drink is, Ryan? An old fashioned.
Oh.
No, seriously. John, what we need you to do is get your smallest washcloth and take your clothes off and take a picture with just a washcloth covering your boner. Then
covering your face.
Okay.
covering your
Wait, do I have to have a boner so it's like actually?
You don't
like,
have
like
to.
hanging off
As a matter
like
of fact, can you not?
like a towel rack?
Don't have a boner because
Boner's optional.
Okay, no, it's not. Don't have a boner. Because here's the thing. I don't feel comfortable knowing that you could get a boner with us on the line. It makes me feel awkward.
It makes me
Wait,
feel
makes me
good.
feel
I got an
good.
idea. I got an idea. Hold on a second. I'm gonna mute my mic and I'll be right back.
No,
I'm gonna
John!
Royce,
I'm gonna
you
send
John!
I'm gonna
Royce-
send you what?
you need to be Royce needs to be comfortable in his own sexuality because John wants to get a boner for us, and Ryan and I are okay with that.
promise you it's gonna be radio gold.
John's not getting a boner because of you. He's getting a boner
In spite of
for-
me.
No,
Oh.
for
Yes.
you.
It's more in spite of me. Look, here's the thing. We've worked really hard to try to have this legit operation here, and now John has to get a boner on air. We've gone this far without John having a boner. This far we've
Okay.
come.
So let me
Hey,
finish
sick
this.
cum.
So he responded with sexy. I'm now back home in Atlanta, but I'm always in FLL area. Would love to have you and your friend tag team my pussy. Got more pics. We responded last week with OMG, that man pussy has my mule dripping. However, if we ever meet up in the FLL area, you are going to have to do something about that asshole because I'm not racist, but I don't dine on black swine. I do, however, appreciate the shaven scrotum, and I would love to rip into the rest of those tights. Looking at that man ass has me so boned up, I am typing with one hand because the other one is on my penis, in parentheses, in case it was too subtle.
Okay,
End
no, but it
parentheses.
wasn't. That's okay. Sorry.
I would love to also glue beady eyes, one to each ass cheek. Nah, girl, you know I be playing. I want to get in that like Teddy Riley from Blackstreet, comma, no diggity.
Yes.
Word to your mother.
Why did it get so ethnic at the end?
He responded, and he sent us this response, which was sexy, sexy. That is all.
That's it.
And we frightened them. In
Yeah, so
two
he responded
emails,
with
we
sexy,
frightened
sexy.
away a man that takes another man's penis in his butthole.
Okay, when you say it that way, we sound like the crazy ones.
All right. So, am I gonna mute my mic and take a picture for radio gold?
I don't feel there's a way to stop you.
I don't feel you need to mute.
I feel I have to. Otherwise, you'll just hear ambient sound.
Oh no! Come on! Don't do that! Don't do that!
I'll be right back.
Mute the mic.
Royce,
Thank
we
you.
once made a pact
Muting
to
now.
never not discourage John.
No, we're not
I
discouraging.
encourage
I just
John
don't
in
wanna hear.
every situation.
I get
Whatever
it.
he wants to do
I get it.
is what we do.
But I'd rather have him not masturbating on the air. I mean, look, I know, I'm weird like that.
Who said anything about that? Theater of the mind, Royce.
No, it's a theater of the mind.
don't
He's
know what
masturbating
No,
right now.
You don't know that. You don't know that for certain. John is a very talented actor, and he can do many do many a thing.
Couple things.
Yeah,
First off, I don't want to know if he's masturbating. Secondly,
we don't know.
Secondly, do you know a bookie that would take
We
some
know.
action on it? Because I think I could make some money.
Well, are we going over under?
It doesn't matter. Just
What-
like, you
what are
know,
we- what are we doing
jerking,
here?
not jerking. Okay, Ryan, are we done with this one? Is this guy? That's it. After sexy.
Yeah, until we decide to play the game again.
Okay.
I
and
think
find
we
new
blue
people.
ball him.
Okay.
I think that's what.
So
we
here's
do.
what we'll do. We'll have John give us another sexy pick, a hot pick, ASL pick, and
age, sex, location.
yeah, of course, and totes, and then we'll just send him that to let him know we're not messing around. We got to do it here with a raging boner, and I am looking at my phone and really scared of when it goes off because I know what the picture's going to be on it. It's gonna be John's erect penis, and
that's fine.
But thing is, I already have so many of those in my gallery. I don't need any more.
So why are you scared?
Well, no, because it's like now I know he's purposely getting hard for this.
It's for the game. It's for a bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, fine.
Do you want to move on?
Yes,
You
I would really like to move on.
Do you have a video? Or
I
you
have a
wanna-
video. I have one. I have
All
one.
right.
Over there. John,
Okay.
stop masturbating. John.
Just let the kid live his life how he wants, Royce.
All right.
He will finish when he finishes.
Well,
Yes.
Let's talk about Ariel Castro, the gentleman who we talked about this
The
a couple
Little
weeks
Mermaid
ago.
dictator?
Yes.
All right.
Ariel Castro found dead in his jail cell. ABC's Alex Perez has all the latest. Good morning, Alex.
George, this morning there are many unanswered questions as to what exactly happened
Like,
here.
are you
Guards
doing a
were-
news report from a helicopter?
On top of that, did you hear him say there? He said there are many unanswered questions. Listen.
George, this morning there are many unanswered questions as to what exactly happened here. Guards were checking on Castro regularly, and they say he was always calm and cooperative.
Prison officials found the 52-year-old convicted kidnapper hanging in his 8-by-12-foot jail cell in this state prison.
Now, by hanging, would they mean dead, or was it like playing spades with another guy? Like
Pretty
hanging?
sure, like dead.
Okay.
Like
all right.
suicide
Just
dead.
hanging out with his family,
No.
having themselves a party.
No, he just killed himself. I don't get why he fought so hard not to get the death penalty if he's just going to kill himself, though. Like,
Because he wants to do it on his own terms.
Well, he probably didn't want to die, and then the second he went in there, realized he was going to get raped till he died. So he's like, all right.
So you'd
I'll
rather
do it
just-
on my own.
Yeah, he probably got some pretty nasty threats in there.
Prison just
That's not true, because I've seen Locked Up, and I think they like people that hurt children and women.
No, that's completely
sure?
false. Completely
Like, I remember
false.
like this criminal saying,
Like-
the only people we respect are pedophiles and rapists.
So take that thing that you just said,
Yeah.
direct opposite
Okay.
is what they actually believe.
All right.
It's pretty dangerous. In
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now this makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I realized you were confused. I was trying to explain it to you earlier with pictures, but you weren't
Okay.
getting it. So I'm glad
I think
you
he's
get
a
it now.
victim.
Of what?
Society. Society let him down. Because, Royce, it takes a village
To do what?
to raise a child
Keep going.
to adulthood
And-
and not have that adult raised by a village kidnap 3 other girls and raise them in the basement for their whole life.
First
and
off, really
rape them.
wordy title for this book.
Yeah,
you're
I
writing.
don't know where Hillary Clinton was going with it.
It trailed off there towards the end.
It did.
And now, by the way, thanks Ariel Castro. Now LeBron's never going back to the Cavaliers.
It's true. Cleveland
You made
is
Cleveland
ruined.
look horrible.
Look what you did.
South
Look what
of
you
Columbus,
did.
Ohio, around 9:20 Tuesday night. Prison officials confirmed medical staff attempted to revive him, but he was pronounced dead
I
at
wonder
a
how
nearby
hard they were tempted.
But first, he was pronounced man and wife.
hospital shortly before 11 p.m.
How hard did they try?
Hey.
Hey.
We can't do anything.
Could you not be?
Can you at least open the cell first?
just you wanna cut him
Hey.
down?
Hey, stop.
You stop in there.
Stop. In
Because
there.
I'm gonna have to stop you.
Don't
If you don't stop yourself.
do that.
Please.
Come on.
There's a lot of paperwork involved
come
for
on.
me. Just help me out here.
You will be in prison for life. You don't even have the expectation or the hope of getting out. Is that clear?
I do understand that, Your Honor.
This morning, questions about how Castro was apparently able to take his own life. Castro's attorney says he was not on suicide watch, which entails constant observation, but that he was in protective custody due to the notoriety of his case, kept in a cell by himself and checked on every 30 minutes. His death ends one of Cleveland's ugliest chapters.
Help me, I'm Amanda
Oh, I
Berry.
hate this guy's voice.
Ugliest
chapters.
Ugliest chapter.
Ugliest chapters.
How long-
Ugliest chapters.
Ugliest chapters?
That's the one.
There
I'm
it
gonna
is.
use that one.
It was good.
Book it. Done.
Question though, how long was he in jail before he hung himself?
4 seconds. No, I don't know. I mean, 3 weeks, maybe a month at the most. It wasn't that long.
Oh, so plenty of time to get butt raped.
No, but he was in protective custody, so he hadn't been butt raped yet.
You don't think so?
No.
He had time to kill himself.
Maybe that's why he killed himself. He's like, this prison is a joke. When's the butt raping happen?
You're right. I guess he figured I'm
Maybe,
never going to
yeah,
get
it
butt
could have been a
raped.
wild disappointment.
The former bus driver was arrested in May after Amanda Berry, Michelle Knight, and Gina DeJesus,
And also Marvin Berry.
I made
Three
that
women
joke
mi-
the first time.
Did you? Because it's funny when I said it.
missing
No.
for more than a decade, escaped from this house where Castro had kept
House? This house? What's happening?
He's saying it right.
No, he's an idiot. He's saying it so wrong.
and Gina DeJesus. 3 women missing for more than a decade escaped from this house where
Wow.
Castro had kept them captive. As part of a plea agreement requested by his victims, prosecutors agreed not to seek the death penalty. And in August, a judge sentenced him to life in prison plus 1,000 years.
Hold on. Why the 1,000 years? Like, at that point, like, what are you doing? 1,000 years? What? You're already in there for life. So what is 1,000 years going to do at that point? Just, if I was him, I would have let them kill me, right? I mean, isn't that easier? Get it over with. Don't appeal it. Just let them kill you then. That way you don't have to choke yourself in your own cell.
But you don't know what he wanted to do and not wanted to do. Obviously, he was kind of into the whole bondage and bound and gag type thing. So maybe he wanted to try it on himself. You don't know.
So a guest in the chat room, change your name, says, "Yo, homie, you prey on innocent children? Cool. Bunk with me. I got your back." I don't think.
See, by back, I think he means butt.
I don't think that's how the
got your
prison
butt.
system works.
Court, Castro gave a rambling 20-minute statement suggesting the women were happy.
And he also blamed Obamacare 3 times. It was very odd.
They had a lot of harmony going on in that home.
They had a lot of harmony going on in that home. Okay, well, maybe they did. I mean,
Are you suggesting that a lot of the people in that area were of African American descent, and that they're good singers and know how to harmonize? Because you're a racist.
I didn't say anything.
Good.
But in an emotional victim statement, Michelle Knight confronted the
this
man
guy
who
sounds so sleepy. An emotional victim. Well, come down in a minute, Mom. Sounds like he's doing this with only socks and underwear on, rubbing his eyes. I'm not even looking at him, but that's what it sounds
And he just
like.
has a cup of warm milk in his hand, and he's wearing the flannel pajama with his ass hanging out.
tormented her and foreshadowed his final days.
I spent 11.
What did you say, Ryan? Did you say he 5-shadowed it?
Did you like it?
I don't. I'm not going to tell you because I want to know if you said it.
Maybe.
All right,
Maybe
Ryan.
I said it.
Maybe I like the joke.
Maybe I said it.
Knight confronted the man who tormented her and foreshadowed his final days.
I spent 11 years in hell.
Well, yeah, you were in Cleveland.
Now your hell is just beginning.
Not that long. His hell is now over.
It was pretty short, actually.
And we did hear from Gina de Jesus' family since Castro's apparent suicide. Her brother tells us they are aware of what happened and that they are all doing okay. Robin?
Yes, Alex.
What would they be doing otherwise?
Yeah, like, what are they going to be doing?
I don't know. Maybe celebrating? It could be.
If you think about it, this guy got pretty good life. I mean, he died at 50-something. That sucks. But outside of that, he had these 3 women as sex slaves. And then he got off with only a month, and then he just killed himself. Game over. So, I mean, if at least I'm not, what he did was despicable, but I'm saying for what his life goals were, he did really good.
Yeah. I mean, if
He
those
got
are
to
your,
drive a school bus. Lived
Right.
in Ohio. He's living a life, dude.
I mean, just have slightly different goals than other people, and just who knows what you could accomplish.
First off, Ryan, you know who else drove a bus? Ralph Cramden. He was very, very funny. Secondly, maybe his goal was to imprison 3 women. He reached it so young, he had already peaked.
It was like early retirement for him.
Right. And he's banging these broads. And let's be honest, look, it was horrible what happened.
Very.
But they're attractive maybe for Cleveland, but for nowhere else on the planet.
Well, that's unfair to them because, I mean, they were all trapped down, in a basement. They didn't have access to, magazines to model themselves after attractive people like other girls do. So how would they know what they should, should not
They
be
had
doing?
TV and stuff. They could speak.
If you don't have Teen Magazine or Cosmo with the little 4-choice, answers of what you like and don't like and what your favorite hottie is, then how on earth are you going to know how to dress?
Do people still read magazines? Is that is the thing? Like, whenever I see a magazine now, I get worried I'm going to get a paper cut.
I'm pretty sure people only buy magazines for the free perfume samples.
The only time I even remember owning a magazine was when I was in high school and I had like FHM or Maxim in my bathroom.
Whoa, naughty.
For him magazine.
Yeah, because naughty, please give me a break. That was the tamest magazine ever, and it was.
And you also own Lion Tamer.
I did, and I also owned National Geographic. Get me some of them African titties.
What? They're saggy, but I like it.
Next story, I have it.
A murder that is shocking.
By the way, what's John's boner situation?
I don't know. Why is he taking so long?
I don't know.
Is it? I wonder if he's having technical difficulties with his camera
Or his erection.
or both.
California town. It is a highly respected.
Krayshawn is up to right now.
Right now? I don't know. Probably
All right,
doing
Ryan, Google what Krayshawn's up to while we listen to this, and then you tell us as soon as
right
this
now
video's
what
over.
she's doing.
A murder that is shocking a California town. It is a highly respected elementary school principal who is now accused of killing her husband, gunning him down, and abandoning his body in a field. Police say they have the evidence and the murder weapon. ABC's Aditi Roy has the story.
For years, Leslie Janae Chance was the quiet, hardworking, and well-liked principal and assistant principal at Fairview Elementary.
She's both?
How can she be both? How can
God,
she be
I'm out of breath listening to this girl.
Ryan.
Listen to her.
How can you be
don't
your
understand.
own assistant?
She does all her reporting right after a light jog. So that's why she...
Like she can't catch her breath.
Yeah.
It's like she just ran in.
Body in a field. Police say they have the evidence and the murder weapon. ABC's Aditi Roy
By the way, her name is Aditi Roy. That's her real name. She sounds like a Mega Man bad guy.
has the story.
For years, Leslie Janae Chance was the quiet, hardworking, and well-liked principal and assistant principal at Fairview Elementary in Bakersfield, California.
Have you noticed that you need to have some sort of speech impediment to be a reporter now? Just like for affirmative action, because it seems every report we listen to, somebody has a lisp or they can't say things right.
By the way, guests in the chat room. First of all, female principals are not highly respected.
You can remove principals from that sentence.
Yeah, I was going to say, female anythings are not highly respected.
Yeah,
I know. I'm a female anything.
When her students return to school tomorrow, she won't be there to greet them. Instead, she'll be in court, facing arraignment on a charge of first-degree murder, accused of...
See, Royce, we have to find a way where I can signal to you to pause the video so I don't have to talk over it. Because I could have had a really well-timed joke, but it went too far.
You want to try it again?
School tomorrow, she won't be there to greet them. Instead, she'll be in court.
Instead, she'll be murdering her husband and dropping him in a field.
Okay, but she already did that, so that joke doesn't work.
It works fine.
Court, facing
shut
arraignment on a charge of first-degree murder, accused of killing her husband of...
It's not a YouTube video, Ryan. It's not like that's not how murder works.
First,
what do I look like?
Apparently,
Some sort of murder expert.
Apparently,
I'll just put on my murder helmet and get in my murder cannon.
17 years and then abandoning his body.
A shock, disbelief, people feeling like they got the wrong person, made a mistake, just kind of out of character.
Police say their investigation began 1 week ago when farm workers found 45-year-old Todd Chance's body lying in a field near an almond orchard. Police
with an Allman Brothers CD playing.
Later found his Ford Mustang abandoned.
Whoa! Don't fucking flaunt your money in my face. No wonder she killed him. A Ford Mustang?
I bet it was a Ford Mustang that was painted lime green.
Oh, man. Come on. No wonder. This guy thinks he's Donald Trump.
Just rolling in money.
At an intersection 20 miles away, they say his wife was driving and ditched the car.
We believe she abandoned the vehicle there and then walked to another area and was able to make her way back to their home.
Police tell ABC News they now believe Janae Chance fired multiple gunshots into her husband on Sunday, August 25th. And while investigators say they have the murder weapon, they do not appear to have a motive. The couple seem to be happily married for nearly 2 decades and were parents.
Well, that to tell you they're not happily married. It was 2 decades.
Yeah.
And look at them. They do not look like a happily married type.
It gives me chills. It's very surprising that would happen.
She was just a great person. Like, you would never think that.
I mean, I highly respected her as a principal and an assistant principal.
And she wasn't like even as stupid, not even a little bit. And she was like super smart.
John, you're back.
How's that boner?
Yes, and I have gold.
Is it a boner?
Is it boner gold?
You guys will probably shit your pants when you see these. I'm sending them to your phone, Royce.
God damn it! Fine.
Yeah, buddy.
They're actually still photographs and an envelope, and they're being mailed to you, Royce.
Just sprinkle a little anthrax powder in there just for safekeeping.
I'm worried about these pictures. Are they?
No, you'll be fine. You'll actually laugh. You're like, wow, John, what the hell do you have at your house?
A lot of penises?
Well, I hope the answer is not erection, because that's going to be where I draw the line.
You'll see.
No, that's not a good answer.
It's a pretty good answer.
Yes, when you see these, you can agree with Ryan. It's a pretty good answer.
All right, well,
Wait, does Ryan already have them?
No.
Nope. I
Oh.
just trust him.
Ryan just knows. He just knows they're going to be hot.
I'm going to send you 2 of them because these are the best ones.
Because I know you don't want me. You don't want me to come on the show. I get it.
No, because my hand was like shaking while I was
That's
taking.
not good. That's not a good sign that the picture's going to be good.
I don't have a photographer to like, take care of like the pictures and making sure that autofocus doesn't like blur everything out.
So you're suggesting that we hire a photographer because we're going to continue doing this bit.
All right. Well, my phone. Ah!
I want to see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
What is it appropriate for my eyes?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling it up.
I want to see it. Well, yup. I mean, it's safe for work, I suppose.
I don't. Where do you work? That's safe.
I just went into my closet and grabbed everything and just.
Oh
threw
yeah,
it on.
I'm sure you went in your closet.
Okay, so if we didn't frighten this casual sex counter person before, we are definitely frightening them now.
All right, Ryan, check your phone. I'm sending it to you now, and then I'll also get it posted to the chat room.
Don't send it
Yeah,
to my
post it in the
phone.
chat room because that's
Just email it to the super69@live.com.
No, we want to send it to
that's
you
too many
first, Ryan.
words.
We want to make sure that you have this in your phone.
bad as I want to be.
And then Photoshop my new picture on the front of it.
Bring up Faye's case to Kim between talking hoops and downing shots of Rodman's newly released vodka line. It's on.
Why would Dennis Rodman need his own vodka line? And
The
what's
same
it
reason
called?
Why he had his own nightclub.
Could someone look up what Dennis Rodman's vodka is called, please?
It's probably called the Worm.
Vodka.
No, Ryan. First off, that'd be a great one. He should have thought of that. Ciroc.
Ew.
Tastes like something I want to drink.
Yeah, it tastes like. Yeah, it tastes like bathtub liquor.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Clear whether Rodman's pull will be able to free Bay, but according to the Worm, if he does in this year's Nobel Prize award, there is, quote, something seriously wrong.
He is trying to do this to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Is that
Why not?
correct?
Obama won it, and he's going to win the world.
Yeah, no, I know that's well, that's fine. No, he's gonna jump. He's gonna stay on the because this is the first time ever that he wants Congress to tell him no. That way he could be like, well, I tried really hard, and what am I gonna do, guys?
You didn't hear what he said today?
No.
He said that a no from Congress isn't going to stop him, and that as the commander-in-chief, it is his right and responsibility to. And that he did, but he did because it's important. But he's going to do it.
Did the same thing?
No, because 9/11.
Oh well, I didn't think of that. So, all right.
Be more careful next time.
So, did you guys hear about battery robbery suspects evidently picked the wrong victims?
Murray, what?
What?
Wait, like they robbed double D's and triple A's?
John, that.
No, I understand the way you read it, Murray. I would have thought the same thing.
I swear to God, I thought it was about people robbing batteries.
Me too. I did too.
That's
because
what I assumed.
no, but understand something,
I
guys.
know.
She's more focused on figuring out how to charge her phone than read the story.
No, I'm trying to
Holy
connect
shit.
my phone to the computer to pull the image off. A pair of teenagers allegedly tried to pull off a robbery at Virginia last week. Let me scroll down. Picked the wrong two victims for their mugging.
And then they remember they live in Virginia, and there's only $88 between everybody in that state.
When police arrived at the scene of the attempted robbery last Tuesday night, they found Johnny Cauldron Jr. and Gerald Allen bloody.
His name is not Johnny Cauldron.
I'm going to post in the show.
His name. Johnny Cauldron's my.
Posting it in there.
You call me.
Copy and paste the actual.
Head in.
All right. And in the custody of the two unidentified men who they had immediately before trying to rob. Judging from the condition of Cauldron and Allen, their intended victims made it very clear that they were not the kind of people to willingly part with their valuables when faced with the threat of violence. Is that saying?
It means don't fuck with my shit and I won't split your wig.
Thanks, John. Early reports said that the men who beat and detained the suspects were University of Virginia students, Charlotte. They're cheaply. They look like skanks.
They still exist?
Yeah, and it's for 18-year-olds, Ryan. You're way too old for that now. Get out of that store.
I'll go buy some clothes from Structure and Joe Boxer.
Those.
No,
Okay.
Joe Boxer's still around, I think.
Oh, Structure
Yeah,
isn't.
you just have to go to like outlet malls in a state that doesn't have an ocean.
Yeah, so the police said, reports that police continue to advise the victims not take their defense into their own hands in event of a robbery.
Did you do Molly before the show? Like, You're not drinking. I see you're not drinking. I'm
Nope.
just curious. Are you all right?
I think I'm.
She's eating her and
And the thing with the
Eternity.
thing. Yep. That's how I read it. That's how I read sometimes. So, I mean, with that.
This show's going really good. Just go ahead and title this future best of, Royce.
If you've ever had an airline luggage, you know what that sense of panic can feel like. Now what if it's all of your life's belongings that are packed? From baby pictures,
Chris Hansen.
clothes, to furniture.
It's not Chris Hansen. It's Dan Abrams.
Earlier this summer, we met one family who said it just to reclaim their worldly possessions. ABC's Nick Watt went undercover for our series Nightline on the Look.
Now you're wrong. Now, let me just real quick. They're setting up the cameras here. So these moving companies are doing that where they go and they pick up all your stuff. They quote you a price, right? Once they have like your entire home, then they tell you, oh, no, it's going to be more. It ended up costing more. And then they don't give you your shit back. So they'll hold you.
We are for delivery.
I think that we should just remember that he's not suspecting anything.
And there's backup outside.
I've got a unmarked state pickup. I'll give you yellow.
Moving company that online looked pretty good to schlep all of their stuff. But there's a problem, a potentially very big problem.
I'm not entirely sure that we'll get our stuff back, our household goods.
Now, if you think about it, it's you're moving, especially if you're moving. Involved, you know what I mean? Like, what police department do you call? Do you call the police department of where they picked it up, or where they're holding the stuff?
Wouldn't it be both, or wherever the business is originated in?
I don't know.
The baby pictures, the computer, the little handmade doll my mother just sent to my daughter, my wedding dress.
Joanna was in charge of the move, and she did what most sure neighbors calculate.
Well, if she claims she's very good at math, then who am I to argue with her?
If she's claiming anything math related, that means she's not good at it.
Yeah.
How many boxes she would need? Called them up, and they hammered out a quote. Around $5,000.
Is that a lot, or
seems cheap as shit?
I don't know. $5,000 though
to move it across state line.
From Maine.
8,000 pounds in all my years of experience, you'll be fine at 8,000 pounds.
Moving companies give estimates over the phone all the time. They're pretty good at it, and they're usually within the right. This happens.
A different company showed up. It was a company from New Jersey. It's called Moving Express and Storage.
Wait a second.
Well, there you go.
Wait a second.
There.
So I'm gonna go to this neighbor's moving company. You see this all the time. They probably got a generic shot and had all these trucks and had their names photoshopped on the trucks. Let me see. Neighbors moving. Let's see what comes up. Neighborsmoving.com. Click here. Come on, hurry up. Open up. All right. Is that photoshopped? I don't know. Here's the website. You guys tell me if these trucks are photoshopped, because now I can't tell. Neighbor.com.
I hope the head of the truck is just a cat head.
They look legit, I guess, right? Well, let me keep playing it while you guys look at that.
The road looks pretty damn fake.
Moving companies. It says so in the very small print here on the Ramels contract. In this case, it was moving.
All right, well, can I ask ABC News why they're playing like the Sims music while they're doing this report?
Express out of New Jersey.
In the very beginning, he pulls out all these papers. Oh, and you need to initial here and initial here. There wasn't a lot on the contract. I ask,
8 pounds, £1,000 on the contract. According to the Ramels, the mover verbally told them that the load was actually £16,000. That's like saying, no, this doesn't weigh as much as 1 elephant. This weighs as much as 2 elephants.
Well, I don't know if the elephant is the best example to use.
I mean, I still can't lift an elephant. I don't know what that feels like.
By the way, the chat room is just obsessed with John's picture.
So, half?
Yes.
That's 8,000 pounds is,
that's what I'm
to be off by.
That's what they do, and that's what they do. Because
And is that going to double it?
Oh, and the movers said the extra elephant meant the Ramels owed them another $4,000.
Why does it sound like they're in Seuss land in Universal?
Because they are, and they're saying now that they owe them an extra $4,300.
$1,300. Which is their 24-hour way station just down the road. They claim Moving Express refused, instead handing them this form.
So, as Moving Express storage, I herein give Moving the authorization to estimate my weight. I hereby waive my option to attend the weigh station, and also any other agreed weight, new weight. Thank you, Moving Express Storage.
So did they sign it?
Let's find out.
The Ramels did not sign it. The truck loaded with their life's possessions left bound for Arizona. Or so they thought.
He was holding my items hostage, and I just didn't get that at the time.
The Ramels packed up
I want to feel bad for them, but their life sounds terrible. They're moving from Maine to Arizona. So right there, you're moving from shit to shit. No offense, Rich from Arizona.
Isn't that a song?
What, shit to shit?
No,
it should be.
Maine to Arizona?
Phoenix, Arizona,
all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA.
That's not even like in like the right route.
No,
I said, when they get there, I want to wait. It ain't gonna happen, lady. And then he lowered the boom. I said, well, where is my stuff now, James? It's here in storage in New Jersey.
They always spoke.
It's in storage in New Jersey, but even New Jersey because of
New Jersey that was hired to do the move that they called in.
I guess, but what I'm saying is that once you have all the stuff, there's
Kind of on the way.
Named James.
Why? It on. We don't feel like sending it all the way to Arizona. I was like, he's got my stuff. He's not.
But this is so
planning.
easily solvable. Like, yeah, I have the money. It's fine. Just bring it here and load it in. I'll pay you. As soon as that last thing goes, just close the door and lock it and go take a shower.
That is a good point, but now you might. Because now your problem's going to be, well, they're going to show up and say, no, you need to pay us before we unload your stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. But let them show up, let them say it, and then you call the police.
Good point.
And don't
Not
tell
giving
them.
it to me.
What he didn't realize is that we were already on their tail. Soon, Spencer, our producer, was staking out is their office in New Jersey.
It's just a little building with like 2 budget trucks outside of it. It doesn't even look like a moving company.
This is the whole.
Yeah, that the picture on the website.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Cut in the Duvetine to point the camera through.
And there he is, Moshe Garme, the boss and owner of Moving.
All right, Moshe Garme.
Okay, that explains
Moshe
everything. You don't even have
Garme
to play
from
the story.
Sarde.
But hold on. Moshe Garme. What is that name? That sounds like a made-up, like a different planet.
Middle Eastern?
It
Big
could be
Express.
Haitian.
As the company,
Indian?
the Ramels
He looks Indian.
say
Maybe he's from
was
Queensland, South Africa.
whole.
Yeah.
9,000 elephants away.
32
Or
elephants.
2,000 hat boxes later.
It's a lot of hat boxes, John.
Hey.
All right. Coming up after the break, we are from the James Franco roast. Just a couple, the ones that and a man 45 minutes.
What?
Wait. What happens with this story?
Did they win? Did they get their stuff back?
They haven't got anything back yet. It's
They
in
don't have
court
any
now.
of their stuff.
No. I just want to get the break. We get it. I don't want to find out more about Muhammad Nigaba.
Well, I did.
Well, too bad. Anyway, coming up after the break, all the stuff I said, James Franco roast, blah, 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 blah. Stay tuned. Hippojuice. Hit it.
Hey, listen. Yes. No. /downloads. More Like Radio's RSS feed works with your iThings, Zunes, Androids, Windows Phone, and anything else that can subscribe to an RSS feed. If you're so awesome that you only get your podcasts from iTunes, you can subscribe to our feed in iTunes by clicking the subscribe to iTunes link right.
What do you do? Well, I grab my favorite t-shirt, of course. You know, I just knew you out T-Fury. I think so. That's the website with the new t-shirt every day, right?
That's the one. At tfury.com, there's a brand new t-shirt design every day, and each one lasts for only 24 hours, then it's gone forever.
So it's tea today, gone tomorrow?
Exactly.
That's a lot of t-shirts. Where do they all come from?
Well, each design is submitted by a freelance artist, so no two are exactly alike. And the best part, all these tees feature nothing but nerd references, whether it's movies.
Dude, it looks like I need my
.com MLRTs. That's tinyurl.com/MLRTEES. Each limited edition tee lasts for only 24 hours, so get over there before time runs out.
Check out today's T-Fury design right now at tinyurl.com/MLRTs.
MoreLikeRadio.com, the new standard in internet radio. and touchdowns.
The Con Kenny Show.
Boston Love Radio.
AM Radio.
Review.
Antisocial Gamer Radio.
Alcohol by volume.
This is Unsigned with J5.
It's time for Dutch and Royce.
Three speakers with Lance and Kyle.
Get ready for Hippojuice.
It's the Red Show.
It's Daytime Divas with Marianne and Kitty.
Welcome to the Gentleman Show.
Welcome back.
Radio Meltdown. The Nerd Hour.
You're checking out the Cousin Joe Show on More Like Radio.
More Like Radio!
High Society Radio is now part of morelikeradio.com.
Who's
Hippojuice, they're the behind More Like Radio. And we're jumping on there. High Society Radio, that is.
What other kind of shows are over there, though?
Oh, there's plenty. There's just a roster that's ridiculous. There's 360 on 420.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Gentleman Show. There's Ain't Social Gamer Radio. There's the
by yourself. Family.
Take the edge off. MoreLikeRadio.com. It's like rap music you can understand.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Hi, this is Marianne from Lust and Love. Recently, we decided the dicks. We filled the spot. Dark Fox.
I know this is weird, but my boyfriend broke up with me. My dick is too short. He praised me about my skills and all, but this is a really good reason for a breakup because it's really hurting me until now. I can't seem to forget all the memories we had together. I know this can't be the reason, or maybe has he met another guy? I really can't.
And that's saying, considering we used to have Hammy on the show. Join 10 p.m. Eastern on morelikeradio.com.
My uncle Sean say terrible things on the Hippojuice Show. Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Followed by the Red Show. And out video is Wednesday too. Join them here to 1 a.m. only on morelikeradio.com.
What's up, guys? It's Espo from Tattoos and Touchdowns. Next week, September 1st, we're going to have a CBS columnist and editor on the show exclusively on morelikeradio.com.
Bringing internet radio to the next level. It's not FM. It's not XM. It's More Like Radio.
Okay, Jess, tonight, you're obviously going to want to follow my lead.
I don't know how to tell you this. Actually, I do. They hate you.
That's crazy.
It is crazy how much they hate you. Watch, every time.
I'm sure you know how to crush it with the kids.
Jess, I love your hair.
It is so good today. Curly.
Yes.
Really curly. What do you guys think about the length of my sideburns? It's new. Daring or gauche?
I got my plane ticket home for Easter. Thank you for reminding me, Jess.
Yeah, no,
You're
of
the
course.
nicest.
I've got like a little calendar.
You know, I've got a great plane ticket guy that you.
We're having another Hanks. You too, Schmidt.
Back live on the Hippojuice Show. Want to call in the numbers 954-573-2780 or hashtag Hippojuice on Twitter if you want to get in contact with the show. John, why are you laughing?
Are you looking at the chat room?
Picture that Dennis posted in the.
John, that's what you get for posing nude with an AK-47 in your hand. Your terrorist scenes.
Yeah, I guess it's.
Look.
So that's on you.
Look, when a guy at a gun store is asking me, do I want an AR-15 or an AK-47 that's milled from Ukraine, obviously I'm going to go for the milled Ukrainian AK.
Obviously that makes the most amount of sense.
John, when we think of John Sanzari, we usually think of good life choices. The face mask, the AK-47, the bag on your dick. I mean,
all my homies that are also holding AKs.
It's all there. It's just a montage to John.
All right. Did any of you guys watch the James Franco roast?
No, I heard it was.
The James Franco roast was.
There was only a couple good ones.
Was that on?
Yeah, I was just curious if anybody did.
Oh, we're all the guys that are at every comic roast there. Same jokes, like Lisa Lampanelli will always be like, "Oh, right?"
The Blakes. I like to say Blakes instead of black people.
And then that one guy that had a show on Comedy Central for like 2 minutes, and he was saying like really mean things. What's his name?
Anthony Jeselnik?
Yeah, that guy.
It wasn't Greg Giraldo, that's
and
for
was
sure.
Amy because she's super adorable, wears dresses, but then also says like really cunty things in an adorable kid voice.
I liked Amy Schumer when she was known as Sarah Silverman.
Aww.
Oh, in your face!
And
fucking
so
society.
And was like Jeffrey Ross there, and he was like, yeah, it was pot and stuff. It was
This raspy voice now.
The only one that I found funny anyway was Nick Kroll from the Kroll Show.
Oh, that guy's hilarious.
And the
from
League.
The League.
And then James Franco's rebuttal. So let's play Kroll's first. Sorry about the intro music.
Seth Rogen is so Jewish. Seth Rogen is so fucking Jewish. Seth, you're doing a really good job. Now, many of you might not know this, but Seth Rogen has a writing and directing partner named Evan Goldberg.
No one knows that, Nick.
What does this other guy look like that you're the face of the operation?
Implying.
Implying what?
I like Nick Kroll.
What was he implying?
So that is very funny.
And also, they should smoke a lot of ganja, Sethy. We got a lot of Jews on stage here tonight. You know, people say that Jews control the media, and we do. And you know why? Because we're really good at it.
It's very funny.
Because they're better at dunking, just like Jews are better at whatever joke my Jew writers come up with. Lisa Lampanelli's here.
Marie, you were saying?
Boom!
All right, you want to try a Lisa Lampanelli joke? See if you could do one?
Oh, man.
Well, Marie's got to do Lisa Lampanelli. John, you could do a Jeffrey Ross one. Marie, Lisa Lampanelli joke.
So, I mean, what's his face? And
James Franco.
James Franco is fat and I'm gonna suck.
Good. Right. Ross, try Jeffrey Ross joke.
I could try to.
James Franco's being roasted. Keep that in mind.
So anyway, I didn't watch Spider-Man, because I surely didn't. Spider-Man, yeah.
It's, you know what? Better than most roast.
Oh,
by the way, like in dreads, it's insane. It's really weird.
Andy Samberg is here.
Andy Samberg's set, I heard, was absolute. You want me to pull it?
He's so funny when he writes a song in a room with writers for a long time and produces it and edits it.
No, they wrote their own music forever, and we know that. It's just his stand-up's awful. I saw a stand-up before he was on SNL, and he did have hilarious. He goes, I figured out my dad was gay when I said, can you count to 10? And he said, I'm gay.
Well, that's pretty funny.
That was funny.
Or as I like to call him, better looking. A lot of people are going to touch on your weight tonight, Jonah, but not enough people are going to talk about what an asshole you've become.
I fucking love Nick Kroll. He's a hero.
Is that Jeff Ross with cornrows?
Yes, that's exactly. Isn't that weird?
What an ass. Probably because breakers, I'm sure.
Okay.
Jim in the chat room is explaining that the dreads were for the movie Spring Breakers.
I just said that.
Except I just said that.
Just said that.
James Franco. Who was in 21 Jump Street.
James Franco, what can I say? He's like our generation's Johnny Depp. If Johnny Depp was a terrible actor in Blue Guys.
That's, you know what? Not bad.
Good
that
job,
is a
John.
Jeffrey Ross joke. I like it. This here. So once again, sorry for the music. It's the way Comedy Central posts stupid things.
It was really hilarious tonight, but the jokes suggesting that I was gay, coming from you, Seth, it really hurts because it reminds me of the time on the set of Pineapple Express when Seth Rogen tried to rape me.
It's very it's not even a joke.
Forced his way into my dressing room, pot smoke into my mouth, pinned me beneath his sweaty, schlubby body. Luckily, he was distracted by the sound of an ice cream truck outside. But Seth, being entitled, Seth Rogen is a gay stoner rapist.
So we can all agree Seth Rogen has the worst giggle on the planet, right?
He has Seth Rogen has your typical stoner laugh. It's just.
Is the stoner laugh like a
Like
guy that
Habanero Hank?
He was gurgling some water at the time?
Yes.
Say, you don't understand my movies? Well, I don't understand my movies. In Oz, I was followed around the whole time by an excitable little monkey dressed like a bellboy.
You know, maybe he's
was
not.
Was that a racist joke?
I think yes.
Was that what he was implying?
All right, so you guys think I'm pretentious. Well, James Franco addressed pretentious in his book, James Franco.
Did he put the weight back on? Is he still a fat sack
Yeah,
of shit with that arm?
No, he.
Don't your buddies with Brad Pitt and Channing. There, and this is the end. By that demon.
Are they plugging the movie during the roast?
Maybe they are. Maybe they are.
I'm getting sick of these roasts. Am I the only one that's sick of these now?
They're
Going
not
forever.
They're not prestigious anymore. Now they just do them for.
Going on Chelsea lately, they just have a Comedy Central roast.
Chelsea lately's so good though.
Oh.
I would have just ended the show right
I
there.
see what John did there. You see, because he's implying that Chelsea Handler isn't very late breaking on the news.
Nope.
Okay, well, let's break the tension. Ryan, somebody is going against your idea on Craigslist. I think theirs is better though.
Our product on.
Okay, well, hold on. Dutch isn't here.
A bizarre product on Craigslist might not be what you're expecting. It's a trend in its infancy, it seems. Women are pregnancy tests online to make some extra cash.
So, Ryan, do you think your Craigslist idea is super smart now? You could be use pregnancy sticks.
I could think of like 10 reasons. Great idea and why other people. A great perfume stick.
Okay, it's not that.
No, you wouldn't want to rub the
No.
urine stain on your.
You can use that to blackmail people if you get a positive one.
Well, that's
African people.
pranks. No,
A you're implying, Marie.
With dogs.
I mean, if
No,
you-
we're not gonna make Judy.
In dogs.
Start Fortune Schnauzer because it's a dog.
and Danny Chihuahua.
Speaking of Danny DeVito, is anyone else gonna watch Always Sunny on FX?
I already have it set on my DVR.
XXXXX.
The X.
I'm not gonna do it because that's one X away from triple X.
Really.
Sold in states
Sorry, John.
No, I'm good.
across the and New York, Arizona, Texas, and Kansas. And so far, it looks like Craigslist won't be doing anything about it. The Huffington Post first noticed an ad back in May from a woman in Buffalo, New
sorry.
York.
Why would Craigslist do something about selling a used
I don't
pregnancy
know
test?
because I know a lot of these places do have something. Like I know eBay's the first one that did no bodily fluids, kind of. Right, but doesn't
We
necessarily
still have the remnants.
Yeah.
At that point.
On Marie.
So's poop. You can't sell poop.
And more ads have popped up. HuffPost describes Craigslist as the perfect platform for selling these unconventional items. But a writer at Salon asks,
What's worth more though, positive or negative ones?
Positive.
well, why? There aren't very many uses for a positive pregnancy test outside of confirming a woman is pregnant, unless you want to make, say,
What's that wasn't a joke, but no, I know what the Indian dream catcher is. It's for good dreams, but what I'm assuming that it's something along the lines of a gold digger.
It catches baby dreams.
Oh, baby mama dream catcher.
The ad's online descriptions, women say they're selling them just to make extra money. As for the buyers, WPLG has some
a lot of them and do like a collage.
Hold on.
Like
WPLG is South Florida. That's Channel 10. I don't know many, but I know that
But when
one.
I do.
Okay, let's flip.
Want to get your boyfriend to finally pop the question or play a trick on mom and dad, one of your friends? Gotta make a buck, right?
Well, we didn't say it was good reasoning, but it's common on Craigslist. The visitor says no and blames media outlets for
$20 bucks.
How much are they going for? Because
$20.
Because $20 a
That
pop?
that one was $20.
Because as soon as you get pregnant, you could just keep peeing on sticks. And
How much does a pregnancy test cost?
I don't know.
It's not at the dollar store.
All right, pregnancy.
Well, first off, why would you, there's
Pregnancy
so many things
test.
wrong with that, Ryan.
All right,
I was at the dollar store.
Bought a pregnancy test.
Okay, the error-proof test, $9. Or clear blue easy pregnancy test for $8. Or you could get fact plus one-step pregnancy test for $7. So
All right.
really, you're making over a $10 profit.
Yeah, but now you have to go meet.
No, you could well, yeah, I guess
Mail
with
'em.
Craigslist.
So
Craigslist,
here's
you
the
have
thing.
to meet up in
Now
person.
you're a pregnant woman, and now the guy knows you're pregnant, and you have to go meet this
Nuh-uh.
creep in a Walmart parking lot to go
Nuh-uh.
exchange. If you've ever go meet,
and send
I
them out,
think
and then you have your courier that's doing all
you're-
the money-making exchange with the pregnancy pee sticks.
I feel like you're making this a bigger operation than what it
No,
actually.
it's like a sweat. You just the pizzas or they're
All right, I confess.
Got stole her idea. He stole her idea. All right,
Or reporting it as something that's taking over the internet. If there was a market for it, then
if
somebody
there
might
were
actually
a market
if
for
they're
it.
whiz.
be doing. The stream of copycats actually seems to be a media reports on the positive. Seem the same 3 or 4 ads. As weird as the maybe not trend might be, if you are looking to get a
Well, maybe we should put an ad up for a used pregnancy thing.
stake in the pregnancy test, the general asking price has been
Even a true pregnancy, it was just some guy drawing on the Sharpie.
It seems like, I don't care what the news says. It seems like
Seems to
this
me.
is a sexual thing.
Ariel Castro found dead in his jail cell.
Sorry.
ABC's Alex Perez has the latest. Good morning, Alex.
Can you turn it up and keep playing it?
I apologize. I was doing a couple things and I made a mistake. It played
Oh, that's unfortunate.
anyway. It seems like a sexual thing, right? It has to be because that's the only. As a matter of fact, Google hold
blackmail.
on. Google prank pregnancy test. I guarantee you can find it cheaper than
Prank
$25.
Pregnancy test.
Yeah, find it.
Shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mouth Toys fake.
Of course, it is. It's not for.
By prank working positive pregnancy test box of 2 first responders. You would have the girl crying if she wasn't ready.
Guys,
she would be freaking out.
What's funnier than a monkey? A monkey
Two
smoking
monkeys.
a monkey smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
But guess
I've
what?
seen it.
Smoking. Wait till you see Hold on. Wait till you see this. I'm posting in the chat. This monkey is making my life. Look at him smoking.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, he's wearing a suit and smoking.
He's got that suit and tie.
Him smoking. All right. Oh, no, sorry. That was a picture of John.
One of this, Krusty the Clown has a smoking monkey.
Though casino bosses found John a new home, not you, John, the smoking monkey, John, at a safari park in southwest Russia where he could no longer work, he was unable to kick his bad habits. John continued to smoke thanks to visitors throwing cigarettes into his enclosure. And
He has a problem. He needs help.
Of touch. Peter, deputy director of the safari park, said that said we saw this and tried to prevent possible gifts, but he still managed to drink and smoke. His own form of rehab, a special bill class closure. Mr. Squincy added, we have developed for him a special diet of fresh fruit and established sports equipment in his enclosure. Now he's cheerful and full of energy. John fame for let him smoke. He's a monkey. Who gives a fuck?
Seriously.
Yeah. Except himself. But that's his choice.
Doesn't rehab apply for humans and not for damn dirty apes?
I think rehab is any form of addiction. Jacob, here's another Florida story. Too bad we don't have Dutch or we'd. Has drinks with girlfriends and smears feces on her back, report says.
Wait, did she ask for it?
No, the guy looks just like Sean, so make sure everyone...
Is he upfront about how...
Holy fuck, that's Sean.
And it sounds like something Sean would do. Arrested during an argument, according to a report.
Oh, well, if they were arguing, I mean...
Oh, how many times have I spread feces on you, Marie, when we've been fighting? It's like, it's what you do. Action News in Tampa reported that Jacob Kun, 32, was arrested Saturday after his friend.
Did he have the feces already prepared before the argument, or did he have to poop his pants and then pick some up out of his pants and then smear it on her back? I want to know logistically how this went down.
It says the girlfriend told investigators that the argument eventually became physical. That's when Con resorted to smearing feces on the woman's back. Con left the apartment, caught up with him, and took him into custody.
They skipped all the details. How did he poop? What kind of poop? Was it solid poop? How easy did it smear?
There's no more detail.
I know.
It's still what a shitty boyfriend. Guys.
Good job.
Guys.
Job. Guys. I'm still here?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Good.
I don't want to talk over people.
Good. Talk under them then.
Okay. Guy looks like Sugar Ray. Boom. Said it.
Bam. Nailed it. Next one.
You were really excited to say that, John.
45 minutes. About the length of a TV show or the time it takes to make a meal. But, oh man, that's how long he was dead before doctors were able to revive him.
Tony Yali died at the hospital. When the body, he showed signs of life.
Okay, it's not as creepy as it sounds. As his finger was about to leave, signs of activity began to show on Yali's heart monitor. Doctors then tried to revive the 37-year-old. Yali held out in the hospital room for his
room. Something came in me and got me to point at him, and I said, "Dad."
That's okay. See, you lose when you had magical powers and you shot your magical powers.
Is he going to say that Jesus did this? Like they prayed for God and God did this?
His son loaded his magical powers all over his
Woke up and said, it's not what it seems, Dad.
Came in me and got point at him and I said, "Dad, you're not going to die today."
Sounds like a miracle, right? And that's exactly
Yeah, it was
what
like
doctors
the
are
beginning of a
calling it,
porn.
saying the incident is mind-boggling, and they have never seen anything like it. Yali, who is a nurse, was also said he doesn't have one broken rib from the defibrillator. He's not sore. These are things that just clinically don't happen. Now, if you're hoping for one of those I saw the light stories, you'll be disappointed. Y'all for a thing.
He was dead. There wasn't brain activity.
Your brain shut off.
As an explanation for it,
he credits his survival to God's work and is
of
now
course he
back
does.
home.
Oh, okay.
Modern. Yeah, the heart, but what eventually brought him back was a defibrillator, right? It was modern medicine.
Yeah, it was
modern
doctors
medicine.
working after seeing signs of life on him through what I'm assuming is some sort of medical device.
Because what would have been a miracle
monitoring-
would have been if he would have been dead for 3 days and then just come to life.
Right.
Like Jesus.
Not like heart monitor.
Gucci.
Right.
They want to do a heart biopsy to find out what happened. This medical mystery comes just days after a similar story out of Australia, where a woman was revived after being clinically dead for 42 minutes. For Newsy,
It's not a competition.
Maybe it is.
It's
Maybe he was
not.
trying to get in the Guinness Book of World Records.
But you're going to like this next one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For Newsy, I'm Carissa Lathan. 13
Toodles!
days after saying their final farewell to Shirley Jackson, a Philadelphia family got a pleasant surprise when they found the 50-year-old was pronounced dead after a body matching description was found on a street corner on July 20th. The body was identified as Jackson by her son and was buried under Jackson's name. 13 days after her funeral, Jackson's son Travis
Not know your mother well enough to know that that wasn't her. Like, isn't that because they claimed her?
I mean, drugs, like a lot of them.
Jackson's father, Dave Minnie, told KYW about the moment he learned his daughter was alive after all.
You know how you feel that you're just about to get over it, that she's dead, and then Travis comes here with the news that she's alive.
Jackson's family
Apparently, he gets over deaths after 13 days.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
was obviously overjoyed to have her back, but the question remains, who is buried in Jackson's grave? Authorities are currently trying to find that out. A writer for The Stir comments, the
Up.
mystery woman the Jacksons laid to rest put a bit of a damper on the family's reunion. Sure, your mom is okay, but who knows who this other woman has left behind.
So that so that family paid for the plot, right?
Yeah.
So they got whoever does eventually croak, right?
They haven't even had the being able to say goodbye to their loved one. Talk about a mixed blessing. Authorities are now seeking a court order to exhume the body. The unknown woman died of natural causes.
Do you think that the mom actually got pissed off at the lackluster funeral that they probably gave her?
Well, no, because she was in a mental ward, is what they said. So I can't imagine she gave a shit or even realized it. I mean,
Oh, I mean, what kind of mental situation was she in? Did they say?
You heard the story as well with me, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could have been for anything. It could have been for depression. Maybe she was depressed and she thought
If they're
that
holding you there, it's not for depression. Story. Man hit and run after speeding down I-95 with airbags deployed and the front end wrecked. A Margate man was arrested on a charge of driving under the influence Monday after a deputy saw him barreling down I-95 at about 90 miles per hour with his car's airbags deployed and the front end smashed. He goes, I did not wait a minute. I did drink today, a shirtless and shoeless Allen told the deputy, according to the arrest report. The deputy, blah, 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 blah. He smelled like alcohol, had slurred speech, and red glassy eyes when the deputy spoke to him.
what did he hit?
It doesn't say because he was too drunk to remember.
Oh boy.
It was a hit and run. He was speeding down I-95 with his airbags deployed and his front end wrecked. Hold on. There's a picture of the winner. He's not, doesn't look like a crazy guy. He looks like a normal dude. Look at this guy.
Well, you don't have to be crazy if you're just totally hammered.
Look at
He was
him.
probably panicking. Wait, have we seen that guy before?
No, we had another guy that looked like Dave Grohl. But I do have...
I've seen this guy.
Causes more than indigestion in Fort Pierce. A man with an apparent crack pipe in his stomach may have more to worry about than a case of indigestion. Law enforcement officials August 16th discovered the cocaine smoking device all over Johnson's stomach. Johnson was taken to St. Lucie County Jail according to a recently released arrest affidavit. Fort Pierce police reported Johnson, 46, appeared to be lurking before 9 p.m. in the area of the home on the North 11th Street. He tried to throw something under a vehicle, then tried to hide something in his hat, where the investigators found crack cocaine. Johnson was arrested and taken to jail, where deputies asked whether he'd consumed any hidden or illicit goods on his body. An X-ray are not part of a... Well, that's good to know. Johnson was taken to the hospital and to remove the crack pipe.
Was there still crack in the crack pipe? Did he put a whole lot of crack in the crack pipe before he swallowed the crack pipe so he could continuously have his crack as it goes through his stomach?
In other recent crack pipe in body cavity news, a 30-year-old
Oh,
woman...
I follow that newsletter. It's really good. It comes out quarterly.
This is the same week. The same weekend, a 30-year-old was found with a cocaine pipe stashed in her vagina. Amanda Goss of Vero Beach had been arrested on a trespassing after a warning charge at a Vero Beach. Goss stated that she had nothing. An affidavit stated a strip shirt showed up, a crack cocaine. Oh, yeah, this is what she looked like. I have her picture.
Speaking of crack cocaine, because I think we showed the cronut. That is this new like crazy phenomenon that's hit. I'm surprised if you haven't heard about it because everyone and their mother is talking about fucking cronuts.
John, have you heard of cronuts?
What the fuck is cronut?
Do you like croissants?
Yeah.
Do you
Kinda.
We imagine both of them put together.
So
fried croissant.
Explain, Maureen.
All right. Well, I actually found an article today about a guy ranting on why he really, 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 really hates donut flavored donut flavor. So it is a donut croissant.
Okay.
And it's only made in a few places, and there's already a lot of people that are trying to recreate it. But of course, it happened in New York City, first of all, because that's where everything starts.
Right.
And so people are just like going crazy about it because it's, one, everyone this day and age loves to be fat and also loves the combination of
It looks good, right?
It
It
does
looks
look
really good.
It does that would get really excited about something called the cronut.
Right, like Marie said, it looks like a donut, but once you cut it open, the inside has the flakiness of a croissant. Like, it's the only way to explain what it looks like inside for those looking. Just Google search cronut. And like she said, there's only a couple places that have it. So why does this gentleman not like a cronut?
So I guess he's a hipster in his own right, and he's kind of getting upset that so many people are obsessing over it. So let me just read the article because it was fairly entertaining.
Western Echo says hate the concept.
And it was a dark day.
Oh my God. Fucking.
It was a dark day, May.
It was
I
like-
just picked up some new Birkenstocks, and my Prius almost ran out of battery gas.
My sweat sizzling on the summer sidewalk.
It was a dark day. It seems like ages ago, really, considering how this tiny little revelation sent ripples through our social consciousness. It was on this day that Chef Dominique Ansel unleashed upon the world the cronut. It also established the previous day as the last day you could turn on the television or log onto the internet without the stupid thing. I miss that day. I cronut. I have since the day after it came out when I heard the 9,234th utterance of the word. I am sick to death of hearing stories about the lengths people go to get them, whether it's waiting in line for hours like some teenage chick outside of Christopher Mintz Plaza's Plus. I don't even know who that is.
I don't get that reference.
Or paying hundreds of dollars to eat what is essentially a combination of what American cops solely subsist on. People scalp them in the streets. On Craigslist, bootleg cronut sales outnumber solicitations for anonymous plushy hookups. Some people are taking the already goofy.
But why is he so mad? I still don't understand what he doesn't like about it.
Hey, Royce, is there any way we can take the picture of me with the AK and Photoshop a cronut and post this jackass?
I think we can. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to.
I'm sure someone would. Some are taking the already goofy but undeniably delicious concept of a donut burger and ditching the D for a CR. Soon, you'll probably be
better
seeing
than a PR, am I right, guys?
Hey-o. Soon, you'll probably be seeing cronut holes or coffee and cronut stands. Teenagers will start doing cronuts in their parents' cars in their high school parking lot.
This guy thinks he's wittier than he is.
I'm sick. I'm sick of people freaking out cronuts that are popping up all over the place. Did you know in Minnesota or Dunkin' Donuts in South Korea? You probably did.
Who cares? But it sounds like he really wanted to get a cronut, and they ran out of cronuts, so he was so just pissed and threw a tantrum.
You probably did know that because no one has shut the F up about
Do you know how hipster you are when you have to be a hipster against something that's still being used by hipsters? It's like double hipsters.
It's the anti-hipster, or he's gone
It's
full
called
circle
hipstering.
hipster. Goes on. It's continuing. She's not talking about Cronut at all because she's too busy doling out swift justice.
Marie,
I don't even know who
is
this
there.
is.
Is there a way to get a cronut? Okay, you keep reading. I'm going to see if there's cronuts here. We're going to have one this week.
There's one in Jacksonville. I've already looked it up.
Close to cronut?
Yeah.
That's some fucking horse shit.
Well, that this is exactly what this guy's blogging about, Royce, is people yelling at how rare they are. But Jackie Glass being a hero doesn't stop Googling anything with a C from bringing up on auto-completed fill full of cronut. Even Diablo...
Winter Park, bro. Winter Park, bro. Cronuts in Orlando, bro.
Oh, really?
We're
Winter
going there
Park?
this weekend.
All right, we're going to go to Winter Park, Florida, and we're going to fucking cronuts and then just rub it all in this guy's face. He's also, I've never had one. So he's just being jelly. He's being super jelly. Hold on. That's right. This hatred is based solely and purely on people's excessive, incessant, hyperbolic insistence on talking about the cronut's awesomeness nonstop. I would hate almost anything that I had to hear every single day of my life. Even if I weren't a food writer, it would be unavoidable. Typical trickle-down topical conversation that starts when something's hot on New York. Suddenly, LA's talking about it, and food blogs.
A black market has even started on Craigslist for selling to $40 a pop at 800% markup. It's so harder where one might find these delicious pastries, especially blah, blah, blah. Has because this Ansel guy trademarked the term cronut, so you could get one, but it won't be called that. Sorry, go ahead, Marie. I was just adding more to it.
Slowly, conversations from the East and West Coast make their way through the flyover states until East Coast murmurs and West Coast murmurs converge into middle of South Dakota. Then Jay Leno. Have you heard? And then it's done. But the cronut's a different ball of dough. Action than a good year, and is completely befuddling. It is after just a hybrid of a donut. Sure, it's probably pretty tasty, but is it wait in line all day delicious? I wouldn't wait in line all day, even if it meant cake.
Craze Yeah, it says this Ansel guy who makes them makes only 200 every day, and he limits how many each customer. I'm just more.
Hey, I'm not done yet with this blogger.
Okay.
Wrote a lot.
Okay, go ahead.
My home of Portland, Oregon. Surprise.
Oh, now we figured it out. Oh, all right. We cracked the code. What did this fucking food
He's
truck
bitter.
douchebag do?
My home of Portland, Oregon is apparently a trends.
I wouldn't know that.
Especially mutant burgers are nacho cheese dumplings. You'd think make a farm-raised, all-organic cronut knockoff that could sell out of a cart or something. Yet we've resisted. Are we too cool for the cronut? I don't think so. Maybe, like me, we're just sick and tired of hearing the stupid fucking thing. And he said so many. When pizza bagel was invented, did everyone in the world suddenly think it was going?
Yes, I did. I thought that.
You thought pizza bagels were going to cure tuberculosis?
Well, there's no more tuberculosis, so they. I submit to you, yes.
Lisa, I would like to buy your rock. I'm sorry. He's still yelling at everyone.
What was a kid? Sorry.
Like.
Hold on. Marie.
Yes.
They're open. Call this place.
Right now?
Right now. I'm going to ask about their cronuts.
All right.
I want to know what's up with this place and about their cronuts.
All right. Number?
407
Uh-huh.
4
Uh-huh.
3200. Yes. Let's go.
Thank you for calling Peterbrook Chocolatier. This is Daniel. How may I help you?
Hi, Daniel. I recently just heard something called a cronut. Do you guys
You ready for it? We actually call it a broissant because Peterbrook we call it a broissant. Croissant. What we do is we have like an actual donut-looking type thing. We also have one that has almost like the donut holes on a skewer.
Oh my god!
And we have a bunch of different toppings we can make with those.
What
And
kind?
we can pretty much make it however you want.
What kind of topping?
Let me grab the list. Sorry, I haven't.
I know. So.
A dark chocolate, which is it's a dark chocolate ganache that we drizzle with caramel, and it has a fresh ground sea salt on it. We also have a Nutter Butter one, which is we split it open inside, and we put peanut butter cream on the inside.
Oh, you
and
devil!
Then we drizzle it with milk chocolate ganache, and we put There's also a blueberry.
No.
And then with a spoon on blueberry compote. Totally don't know how to say that. Wow. I know what it is. It's brand new. I don't know how to pronounce that. And we adjust it with powdered sugar on top.
Oh my god! Like, do you do catering or something? Because I have a wedding coming up, and I would love to have all of those.
Yeah, we can if you'd like. Absolutely. I don't know how we would actually cater. What we would probably do is depending
Like a cronut station?
Yeah, depending on where the wedding is happening. Do you know where it's happening?
It's in Walt Disney World.
Oh yeah, we could probably do that.
Oh my god.
If you want, I'm honestly not the manager here.
Oh no, it's okay. We could probably send an email or something to you and
yeah,
get it all sorted
absolutely.
out.
If you want, and especially if you details, that way, just the owner and the manager can see it, since this is so new, especially to us. If you want, you can email at peterbrook.com, WINPARK at
Got it. No, totally got it.
All
You
right.
are
and you can
awesome.
You can also Facebook us too if you need to.
Oh my God, you're awesome. Making me wet right now. I'm
if you
so
wanna
happy.
See, there's a lot on
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes. You are the
and
man. I love you.
What, I'm sorry?
I love you. You're the man.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah,
You
if
have a
wanna
good
see-
night.
if
All right.
I'm sorry?
I'll email you. We'll get the deets down. This is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to see us on Facebook, just make sure it's facebook.com/PeterBrook, and then there's a WP after that.
All
Otherwise,
right.
you'll just
Awesome.
get the
Cool.
plug.
Yeah. Well, the plugs.
Like you brought up cronuts, and then he had to explain to you what a cronut was.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what, Daniel? I think I know what a cronut is. That's why we contacted you.
That's why I called you Dan.
Yeah.
And what do you call it, a bronut?
Yeah. Now call back right now. Tell him we represent this Ansel guy.
No,
he sued.
don't do that.
He sued.
Don't.
We're suing his fucking balls off.
Oh, we're gonna sue.
Gonna sue the fucking French out of.
I was like, worried that he sent his email over the broadcast. Yeah, so we're gonna go.
We're gonna eat.
Oh,
we are.
Punchy said it. Brissant. I remember hearing that because I was
Brosant?
like bros before hoes, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of like bronut.
All right, we're gonna try a brosant this weekend. We're gonna let everybody know how bro it is.
Put it on Vine.
Yeah. By the way, sure you can find. Try cronut this weekend if you can find one, and especially Dennis. And Dennis, because I know you get the original one, I want you to wait in line at 4 a.m., eat your cronut, and Vine yourself eating it, because I don't.
Get the Ukrainian ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love you. You're awesome.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I really do want to try this cronut though. No joke, guys.
Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna.
So
I have an idea for a pastry. It's like a. Explain. The sausage is raw.
No, it's just
Wait,
dangerous.
Hold on.
Wait, I got one. Breakfast hot dogs. You get like a hoagie roll or like a croissant roll.
I like it.
and then,
I like it.
You put sausage links in. Boom.
Sausage and cheese croissant. There are Burger Kings all over the country. Or do my raw cake idea. Now it's getting a little better, right? Raw cake?
No, it's terrible.
What if the cake's chocolate?
No. And Punchy has a really. Bruh.
Yeah, croissant, bro.
Bruh. Croissant. Bruh.
I don't like that.
No?
I don't like that at all. Worst idea ever. Yeah, it'll be a sauce-lit cake together. Now, and once you're sold out,
I'm still sorry. That there was a pastry shop open in Florida at 9:00 at night.
Yeah, because like when you're calling, I was like, wait, they're gonna be closed.
it's
Marie.
also
Like,
it's also a meth
they're
house.
Okay, that makes more
It's
sense.
both. It's meth.
Meth heads need.
Right, how about a real idea for my new pastry? Because okay, I get the raw sauce. You're gonna skeeve some people. So here's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna.
You're gonna like this. Instead of eggs, we're gonna use. We're gonna cook it. We're just gonna drink it.
That sounds still.
It's probably chicken cakes.
Still terrible idea.
Chicken Cakes is a good name.
Well, okay, it's pretty catchy.
Breakfast chicken cake.
It's pretty catchy. I'll
Because
admit
it's going to
you.
have everything you need. It's going to have the wheat.
Uh-huh. It's like anti-venom. You have to have a little bit in your so that you can build up a tolerance and then be able to fight off, real salmonella poisoning.
All right. Well, guys, we have to start wrapping up.
I got some
coming up-
neglected Hippotex because Joel's...
I have them.
Sweet.
By the way, coming up next, Red Show right after this, so stay tuned. Marie, neglected Hippotex, hit it.
All right. How funny would it be if this was another radio show put it on an ad at Craigslist and oh, good. On my I was promised HJs for Everyone by Marie. That's the whole reason why I'm listening. So I went to Detroit, and all I got is this black dick. You heard? Too bad Dutch isn't here to express his HHS hatred. More like Chelsea Gately. Hippojuice. Pregnant bitches be peeing on sticks.
Forever.